I'll be right with you. Hi, sorry, I was just finishing up that last patient. Hi, welcome in. What can I do for you? Okay, yeah, you got an appointment? Yeah, of course. Let's, get you checked in. Okay, here, let's see. Alright. Open up a new document for you. And what is your name? Beautiful name. What is your address? Okay. Matches what we have. Date of birth. Also matches what we have. Any current medication? Alright, some changes from your past. And what about any other past medications or past diagnosis? Surgeries, medications, diagnoses, any broken bones, any surgeries you've gone under for, wisdom teeth included. Okay, yeah. Just those, yeah, just those two? Okay. And has there been any new changes to your family history? No. What I see on here. Okay. Yeah, that matches? Okay, perfect. Alright, we will go ahead and get you going then. Alright. Just follow me. So, first, we are just going to be taking your temperature, your weight. We are going to be checking out everything we need here on site. And let me go ahead and grab what I need. I want you to stick your finger out for me. I'm going to go ahead and take your blood pressure. Okay, there we go. I'm just going to let that sit while I take your temperature. Go ahead and open. Thank you. We're going to hold that there. If you want to go ahead and hand me your wrist, I will listen to your heartbeat. Thank you. 98.3 looks perfect. Okay, let's take a look at that blood pressure. Looks perfect. Looks like you're still exactly where we want you to be. If you want to sit down and get relaxed, we are going to go right into our eye exam. You said that you were having some concerns with your head, right? Mainly changes in your eyes, your taste, your smell, and sometimes your sense of feeling and hearing. Okay. So hearing and feeling aren't as difficult as the other two. Okay, yes, that is good for me to know. A moment while I write that down. Okay, perfect. So we will start with your eye exam first. We will try to prioritize certain senses, and sight is one of them here. With head injuries, it's very common to see a lot of problems with light sensitivity. So I am going to be shining a light in and out of your eyes for a couple of minutes here to test the reactiveness of your eyes. Is that okay? Okay, perfect. So first I'm just going to get your eyes started. I want you to tell me when my fingers enter your vision. Good. 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 Okay, perfect. You excelled well in that. Your eyes so far seem to be reacting normally to things around them. I'm going to go ahead and shine this light in your eyes. So, bright light warning. I'm going to be taking this light and I'm going to be lightly shining it right there, right into your eyes, just a little bit. Seeing how your pupils react. See how well they take to the light and how much they change. Right now, they seem to be reacting normally. I'm going to go ahead and do some more peripheral. I want you to tell me when this light comes into your vision. Good. 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 Okay. I want you look at my fingers here. Don't look at my light, just look at my fingers. Just look at my fingers. Just keep following my fingers. Do your best to follow. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and focus on this eye. Follow my fingers. I don't want you looking anywhere else. Okay. Will you look at my fingers and track them, please? Okay. That looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. It doesn't look like you have too many problems going on there. I may bring back the light a little bit later. You did have some bouncing that wasn't quite normal. Have you taken anything recently? No? Okay. That's totally fine. Sometimes it just happens. I'm going to go ahead and set up an eye exam for you. Going to be asking you about the words and the lettering and not the colors yet. Here I have a large array of different words, and we are going to start with the biggest and work our way around until you are able to read all of them. We are going to start. What's this word? Smart. The word smart. What about this one? Equal. Okay. What about this one? Amazing. What about this one? What about this one? Egypt, Egypt, Egypt. And what about this one? What about this one? Stage, stage, stage. But this one, this one. Count, count. What if I put it back a little bit further? What if I put it back a little bit further? Can you still see them? Can you still see them? Can you still see them from here? Can you still see them from here? What about this word? If I bring it a little bit closer, can you tell what this word is? People. People, the word is people. What about this one from back here? If I bring it a little bit closer. Profit, profit, the word is profit, profit, profit. What about this one? Can you read it from back here? If I bring it closer. Tight, 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 tight. How about this? Can you read this? Can you read this? Can you read this? What if I bring it closer? Artistic, 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 artistic. And our last one. What about this one? What about this one? What about this one? Or what about this one? What about this one? Or maybe this one. Maybe this one. Or this one. Yeah. No, this one. This one. Oh. You knew them all. I know you would. With that, you did really well. I'm not very concerned about your eyesight necessarily. It seems to be working well. You just seem to be a little less reactive. Less reactive. That's okay. That's okay. How about your colors? Have you tried your colors recently? Are you seeing every color correctly? We will find out today. I have a couple of color squares here. I may bring some colors in throughout this. You see that with some head trauma patients, they have some difficulty being able to decipher colors and recognize color shades and differences. So, I want you to put a name to these colors as best as possible. To your knowledge, of course. Perfect. So, for the meantime, I want you to look right here at my nose. And then I will point to a square. When I point to the square, you'll tell me what color it is. What color it is. So look at my nose. Look at my nose. Look at my nose. I'm going to bring this in. And then I'm going to tell you when to look. When to look. What color is that? What color is that? What color is that? What color is that? Purple. Look back at my nose. Look back at my nose. Look back at my nose. Okay. Now I'm going to wait till I point. You're going to wait till I point. You're going to wait until I land on a color, any color of the color. What color is that? What color is that? Red. Okay, look back my nose. Look back my nose. Okay, perfect. Now I'm looking for another color. What color do you think I'm going to pick? What color do you think I'm going to pick? Do you know what color I'm going to pick? I think you know what color I'm going to pick. You know what color I'm going to pick. What color is that? What color is that one? What color is that one? What color is that one? Green. That one is green. Good job. Now look back here. Look right here. Look right at my nose. Look at my nose. While you're looking at my nose, I'm going to be looking at these colors, all these pretty colors. And you're looking at my nose, you're looking at my nose. And what color is that? What color is that one? That one's pink. That's right. Now look at my nose. Keep looking at my. What's that one? Yellow. Good. Yeah. Now look at my nose. What color is that one? Purple. Good job. Now look at my nose. I'm looking at all these colors. I'm looking at all these colors. Have you been in the woods recently? You have. And, when was the last time you got your scalp checked? You've never had your scalp checked before. Interesting. Do you know that there are millions of ticks that carry millions of diseases that humans can't handle? Isn't that crazy? I wonder if your sense problem could be from a tick that you picked up in the woods. Do you think it would be okay if I checked it out? Just take a look at your head. Just a little light here and there, a little comb through, and I'll be right done. You let me do it. Perfect. Okay, so I have a couple of combs here. And I have a light. Now I make it a little bit above you, just to make sure that I can get the right angle down on your head, because this is going to be very precise. Very precise. Yes. Yeah, we're going to get really deep in there, and I'm going to be looking so hard. Yes. Oh. I think I may see something. I think I may see something. Let me look. Oh, it was nothing. I didn't see anything. I thought I saw something, but I'm sorry. I'll just keep combing through your hair. Combing through your hair. Let me take my bigger comb through it real quick, just to be sure. I'd better safe than sorry kind of person. I'm not seeing anything over here. What if we check under the side? Nothing over there. Let me take my bigger side through this over here, because I thought I saw some. Maybe one last little check with it right over here. Well, good news is I didn't see anything. But of course, we still would like some answers, wouldn't we? Yes, that's okay. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and move on to your smell check. You said that your smell is a little bit messed up than normal, correct? Okay. That's totally fine. I have a couple of scents here that I'm just going to spray. I'm going to need you to close your eyes. Close your eyes. And I'm going to bring a couple scents in here. And I want you to, the best of your knowledge, be able to identify them. Okay? Okay, we have a first one here. This is pretty common. roses. Yes, yes, rose is the scent. Perfect. You can open your eyes now. Perfect. You nailed the scents. No problem there. So when did those symptoms start? And did you notice them happening today as well? Okay. I can send you to a ear, nose, and throat if you would like to get that checked out a little further. Yeah, okay. Let me write that down for later. Okay. With that, I am going to do a quick little head scan. I want to make sure that everything that is going on inside of that little brain of yours, that little head of yours, is functioning right. Okay. So here I just have a bit of an X-ray that I'm going to scan across your face a couple of times. All right. So I want you to look straight ahead of me. Look straight ahead of me. It's going to be a bit of a bright light. I'm going to scan you a couple of times. Okay, we'll check those scans out here in a bit once they settle in. They'll come in a little bit towards the end, and then I can get a better diagnosis on what's going on here. From what I can see so far, it wasn't majorly concerning. It just looked like some blockage that I think that we could get taken care of with a little bit of medication. So initially, it doesn't look so terrible. I know that's probably good for you to hear. Okay. I'm going to work on your last two senses, which is going to be your taste and your hearing, to make sure that those are also still functioning to the best of their capabilities. I have a couple of tastes, of flavors here for you to try out. So go ahead and stick your tongue out, and I'm just going to place a little bit there, and I'm going. And what is that? And what does that taste like? It's okay if you need a little bit more. Blueberries, good. Okay, let me dip into another one real quick for you. I need you to be able to identify a couple different types of flavors. So we're going to set. Yes, this one is just salty. Some people say pretzels, some people say chips, some people say salt. It really just depends on the person. All I'm looking for here is that you realize that it was salty. Here's the next one. Lemon. Yep, that one's really good. That one's really easy to get onto super quickly because it's super sour. Yes, this one's a little bit more difficult. Yeah, trying to get people to get this one's normally difficult. No, it's totally fine to have a little bit more. Yeah, it is barbecue sauce. Yes. Yeah, your taste seems to be perfect. You nailed all of it, even with some of the more difficult ones. So now we're going to be working mainly with your ears. Most of these, your eyes will be closed. for better purposes of this. If you want to go ahead and close your eyes, I'm going to be tapping on different parts of you to see if you know that I am touching you. Okay. So I'm just going to set this up here, and you're going to tell me if you can feel this, okay? Yes. Good. 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 Okay. Go ahead and keep those eyes closed. I'm going to either be touching you with a sharp end or a soft end, and you're going to have to tell me which one is doing it. Okay. Sharp. Dull. Sharp. Sharp. Dull. Dull. Sharp. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay. Now I'm going to be asking you if you can hear me or these sounds and tell whether or not they're super close to you or farther away. Do you understand? Okay. I'm going to come in with some scissors first, and you're going to tell me whether or not you hear them close up or far away. Okay. Close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes. Good. 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 Good job. Good job. Yeah, that was really good. Okay. The only other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look inside of your ears to make sure that everything looks good and checked out. Yes, 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 yes. I'm just going to go through here, and I'm going to check all inside of this to make sure that everything looks nice and pristine and nice and clean, nice and clean, nice and clean. Because you never know what's going to be inside of here. Somebody that thinks that, oh, you never know, because I mean, people are using condoms, they're using all sorts of different water and stuff, and there's totally a different thing in here. Let's go ahead and check that other ear. Oh yeah, immediately I can tell that this has got a lot of good stuff in it. Yeah. Do you use any condoms? Well, do you use any sort of earwax removal? Do you have any sort of with this? Is your earwax a better problem? Do you have any allergies to result in earwax? Because this is totally common. This is totally common. I totally understand that this is something you have to do, but because I need to do it. No, it's coming out pretty clean. It's coming out pretty nice. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Everything in there look pretty clean. Doesn't look like it needs any major changing, but I know that you said that your ears weren't a major problem, right? Perfect. Yeah. So, honestly, you turned out pretty well. It's not super terrible looking. I'm going to go ahead and send you to a specialist to check out that scent problem. That scent problem is a little bit concerning. With your eyes, though, I am going to send you to my optometrist. I'll tear that off for you, and I will get you in there so they can get you checked out. Awesome. Yep, if you just go around the corner there, the receptionist will get you figured out. Alright, awesome. Thank you. Have a nice day.